I get asked the question, like this. One of the things I always tell people is you need to pursue things you're interested in, right? And even when I moved into management roles inside Canon, I've always tried to have conversations with personnel in my organization to understand, well, what is your area of interest? What do you want to do? So that I, as a management level person, can kind of direct them into those areas, because my belief has been, if someone's interested in something, they'll deliver greater value to me and our organization as compared to if I put them in an area that they really have no interest in. So on an individual basis, again, I tell people, you've got to pursue what your passion is, because if you do, the things you do every day won't feel so much like work. Some days they do, of course, but
Yeah.
not every day. And I think maybe the biggest piece of advice that I've been able to give to people, whether they're in individual contributor roles or even whether they're in management roles and they're looking at how to advance their career, for me, it's always been about value delivery. And
Yes. Talk about that. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
I love
sure.
it. The value. It's
Yeah,
always
well,
about the value.
yeah, and for every business unit, I mean, the value they're looking for may be a little bit different, but I think it's incumbent upon employees in the organization, again, whether you're an individual contributor or a manager, to understand, what is it that I personally can deliver that will be of value to the organization and the company. And if you can consistently do that, then I think you'll find you'll have opportunity to move and advance in your career. And frankly, that's been my experience at Canon. So, wherever I've been, and I didn't go into a lot of the details around my background, but in the office technology part of the business, I've had really the good fortune to run almost every business unit in that organization. And the reason I was able to go from one business unit to another is that I was always open to learning new things. And I was always fortunate and blessed enough that I was able to contribute value in the role that I had been in, such that the executive management in the organization said, well, geez, he's delivering value here. Let's see if we can put him in this role and he can deliver a similar level of value here as well. And so that's really always been my personal focus in terms of how do I advance my career. It's really about consistent value delivery to the organization, and making sure that that's recognized. And in my particular case, I've been very fortunate in that it has been.